Hey guys, this is Just Frog, and for today I want to share to you one of my builds on my Samurai. First of all, disclaimer, this is not the best build of all. As a matter of fact, this is the first time I got a decent build on Samurai, and I've been trying a lot of different classes lately, and for now this is my build for my Samurai. Call this one a balanced Samurai build because it has a decent amount of offensive, decent amount of defensive, and not much on the crowd control. And I can also heal myself, so I guess that's a good one for having a balanced build. So let's start. As you can see here, these are my techniques. In the first column, it's the increase on melee damage, which is additional 10%, and the next skill tree column is the um, increase parry window and dodge window when you're in low health, which is kind of a life-saving matter. Oh, by the way, I did use the technique of spirit pool, and I did add a spirit pool targets on the charm, which I'm gonna show it to you later. Next is of course, the only mod you need for the third one is the additional Hachiman's Fury, which strikes 2 more in a total of 5. So let's go with the weapons. My weapon is the Demon Cutter, the legendary mode. It's not that special. It's not really that good, but I did want to maximize the attributes of it, which is the perfect parry window and the melee damage. And actually, the perk of having the Demon Cutter, is that there's a 30% chance that if you stagger the enemy, you get uh, like a shockwave to that enemy. It can damage a little bit on the enemies and throw them away. My Demon Cutter is Burning Blade, so that I can get more damage, status effect damage. Uh, for my bow, there's actually nothing special on the bow. You know, when you are samurai, you don't really use much of your ranged weapons, so I just use a basic epic bow that can increase my resolve gain on range attacks. And for my samurai charm, I did increase for my first is melee damage, so more damage, more, you know, more killing time. And next is the spirit pool targets. It adds to one person, or I mean one enemy, which means you got more health and more damage to the enemies. And uh, the third ability of my charm is the Fire Master, because that's actually my status effect damage. The fire, I have a burning blade, I have a fire katana. I need to increase it a little bit more so I can get a decent amount of damage, even though I'm not hitting him as soon as as soon as I ignite the enemies. And my kunai is nothing special, just basically additional to my melee damage and status effect duration. Which means I have more time to my fire, and my kunai is on fire as well. And next is my healing gourd, which is basically that's spirit pool and the healing gourd are basically my survival techniques, which keeps me healing all the time, even though I don't have a healing Ronin or whatever. Uh, the first two attributes is the damage reduction, so get I can be more tougher. Next is the injured resolve gain. So every time, because samurai are kind of like a frontliner, so I mostly get all the hits attack. So I need to gain resolve on that hit, so I can use my Hachiman Fury as soon as possible. And strong in its ability is the strong brew, which means you get more healing on a regular healing guard, which actually really helps. So yeah, this build is not that good. It's not so good on defensive and offensive, but it's a balanced build. That's why I call it a balanced build. It's kind of like all around, where you can use it all different kind of objectives, which is even if survival or mission or in raid, you can use it wisely. You can also I've been planning to modify it on more on offensive, which means I get more melee damage or ultimate damage, but for now this is the one that I have. And if you have a good build on Samurai, please feel free to share so I can get I can experiment more on what build I can do. I think I'm gonna try also with the Master Katana or on the Masamune's Edge. Because I think the Masamune's Edge is the one of the most greatest legendary on this game. Although it only has like 20% legendary, 20% chance for double damage. Yeah. About the Demon Cutter, it's just 30% chance where you get 30% chance for the enemy to activate that shockwave, like a shockwave when you stagger the enemy. Nothing special, but it actually helps a lot sometimes. But it may stagger some of the enemies. That's why I like it so much. So that's it, guys. This is my samurai build, and hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.